What is going on, everybody? EverTastic giving you another exciting episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, cause we got done finishing around here in Colony Town, and turns out that we are getting us one step closer to finishing that other colony, because we got several more of these colonies that we gotta keep stepping up on the pace here, because turns out in the end, because we just successfully have a job well done rescuing Ran, and that turns out a lot of everything, because turns out that we can stoop along to the progress heading back to the city and doing this nest discuss, which as we go interact with the A button.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
Okay, well, you know what? Uni is hungry, so you know what? Let's go ahead and cook something for her, something that she likes. Okay, so now this is just only one of its cooking that we get here. The one that's called the Aqua Pazza alla City. Okay, well, that's something that spits in through my mind. But you know what? Yeah, so let's go ahead and order that for that set. So that only cost 1,500.
Good.
Alright, so we all go dig in.
So good.
And that go and boost up the experience point to 25%. Alright, so that they finish eating, we can go to discuss and take a look at what we got going on here. So this is going to be another hero quest, which is called Curious About Training. So let's go and discuss that.
Right then, strategy meeting.
Before or now, I can't tell which one was tougher. What is this about? Nothing really. I was just thinking about the training regimen roads and large number to go through. I hear it's a real gauntlet. That's how you toughen up, isn't it? Not that I want to sign up myself, right? Or it wasn't pleasant at all. But when it boils down to it, I think it's about the trainees who are better off, yeah? Compared to what we're doing now? Exactly, yeah. Life was a lot easier back then when we were new recruits, right? That doesn't make a kind of sense. All that we do these days is fighting and then more fighting. Yeah, you get me? What sort of training do you think they actually go through? You curious too, Senna? You wanna come with? We can check it out together. Yeah, now you're talking. It's always a fun to shop around for some new exercises. You lot are really getting into this idea. But the training ground is sure to be near the dormitory. I think we spent the night there once. Yeah, let's just drop by when we're in the area. Okay, so this is a new hero quest for Lanz. So Lanz have a new side story. So let's see what this next quest is all about. So we go and have a listen or watch to see what these characters are saying, and we wait for the game to load. We may find more good detail to it. But it seems like quite fun, actually. Well, let's just have a listen or two.
So you wish to utilize this thing of which I meant to dispose. Such daring lunacy. That is what I would dub it.
It would be a dreadful waste to throw it away. There's always a use. Always. People, lives, the lot. Why?
I stand corrected. Then, what manner of use is it that you have envisioned?
The lost numbers.
The city ruffians. You do know, no life can be harvested therefrom.
Yes, I am aware. That's why I'll have my toy soldiers play a little game. The lives of the fallen will be amassed in this special flame clock, as a reward for the final lass or lad left standing.
Oh.
The cream of the crop of youth competing for glory. Oh. Is that not simply sublime?
Okay, that was dark. I was not expecting that cutscene to get even darker, but you know what? That was quite a spooky cutscene. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Anyway, let's see. Now we have to head to the training ground. All right, then. Well, actually, wait a minute. No, we don't mind using the destination map. We can just go and run there and get there much faster. Now, hold on. Now there's still more. There's still more of these chat from these people, but with to have a bubble popping up right overhead. So talking to Miyori, I hear that the Yarmil was a kicker out of a lost number. News that reaches you fast as ever. Well, it wasn't me that gave the information to Rosanna. When all of the bad apples are weeded out, I think my job will get it a bit easier.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Okay, next up is Gray. What's up, Gray? Sorry about all of that. We co-opted you to address the city problem. It wasn't your business. Hey, don't sweat it. We're friends, right? Heh, maybe so. Alright then, well, you know what? I want to go ahead and switch some heroes. So, the best character to play in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is that we go and switch to playing Ino. Okay, because Ino is an artificial blade. Like any other kind. I mean, you get the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 reference. Because she was a steel blade after all. But technically, I mean, we did like experience more about the 75 HD Ether Cinder plus. So, there can't be more. Well, Ether Spirit cannot be located around here in the city, just only around in the outside world of Ionis or wherever you go. So, I reckon that we start off by but the class that you're playing as has reached a massive rank. Changing your class would be recommended. Okay, fair enough. Also, now let's check in with Mia because it seems like that she's not getting too super strong and all. So hold on. Now there's something else going on to it. So this is something that's called the Survivor Knee Guard, and I've actually heard about this before. So so she only gets at least. Well, hold on. What is this accessory that she's holding? Okay, so somehow it's something that says increases day resistance by 40 percentage points. Okay, well that's all she has. But you know what? No, that will stay on. Alright, so let's get rid of the devotional necklace. And go get the one that's called Survivor Knee Guard. I really think that Mio should go and learn that. So that boosts evasion by 20% while moving. Let's go try it. Let's it to be much interesting to go use. So let's get rid of the one called Silver Earring. So we need to get something else. So we got here is the work belt. So that go and boost the damage dealt to machine by 75%. Okay, well that's something we can't go over right now. Alright, so it seems like we got here is a lot of options going on here. So you know what, I think we have not tried out the one that's called the Harvest Necklace. So boosts amount of HP heal from using healing arts by 11%. Okay. I don't think we should get that, but you know what? No, we're gonna keep the silver earring because that's the only way in the case we need unit support to go and use chain attack so that she can get a critical hit chance to go and damage the bosses or the enemy foe. I mean that's something we were planning on weighing on through, but wait a minute. Now can we go get the one that's called? Actually, you know what? I really think we should get rid of the silver earring. Well, it's better like next time that we go with something else, something higher than that. So can we remove the circlet of enlightenment and give it to Uni? Okay, but it's still the same effect. Okay, got it. Okay, now I still remember that type. So the silver earring can stay on. Okay, so it looks like we're half good to go now. So let's check in with some skills and everything. So what we got going on here? So it's a seems like that we got here this new skill called Sappy Drain. Increases the success rate of the buffer affected by 20 percentage points. Okay, well that's interesting. Okay, so you know what? So what can we go get rid of? So you know what? I really think we should go and get rid of the one that's called Evasion Appetite. Okay, so these two are good because I have not technically tried out what Sappy Drain can do. As long as it's a good skill set on Noah, then he'll be good to go. So what we got going on here? So we got into the one that's called the split second counter. Okay, so you know what? Let's get rid of the Cypher Edge. She won't be learning that anytime soon. So let's get the one called split second counter. That's something she needs to go learn. And we'll get the one called... So we got here the one that's called Ninja Healer. So that will be equipped. Okay, so it seems like Lanz don't have anything yet for this first spot. Okay, so I think we're all set here. So let's look at accessory one more time for Senna, just to make sure. Okay, well it seems like that we give Senna everything. So let's increase us some more effect going on here. I mean, we got here, it's several of these choices, several of these options over here. Okay, so these are good accessories. These are such good accessories. I can't go wrong with that. So what we got going on here? We just want to make sure we pick the best one here. So we already got the ice headband. The attack stone. Okay, well, can we get something higher than that? Okay, so we got the bronze temple guard. Okay, and we got here the one that's called a detector headgear. So, okay, so you know what? I really think we should unequip the ice headband and have Lanz go learn detector headband. Headgear, I'm sorry. So, that's something that Lanz should try practicing on learning the way of how to build up more critical rate by only less by 11 percentage points. That's something I'm waiting to see here because somehow it does seem like that Lanz can go and build up more focus on striking via nets a critical chance to attack in a little of its ratio going on there because it can only increase a little maximum, but a little bit, but 11% or less. But I mean, it's worth a shot to go learn. So let's go ahead and look at the Lanz real quick. So we're gonna get rid of double strike 2 because it's way too soon because we won't bother learning that anytime soon. So let's get back to the swelling scourge 2. So we'll go get one of that and also, you know what? Let me double check real quick. So hold on. Alright, now we want to go ahead and look at some of these gems because some of these gems that we need to go get here. It's actually, you know what? Now just keep in mind because we're not stepping up by collecting all of these parts around here because so as you can see here because we only got 7 of the gold Nopon coins. So you know what, that's something we need to wait for, but hold on. So we got here the one that's called Brighton Spirit 2, boosts aggro generator when using the art by 22%. I mean, that's much more that we can kick in, but well, I don't see that's going to give us anything else more or less good because we're not like, you know, I mean, we're not like increasing up enough of the build up for a gem because that's something we need to go out around the wild just to seek out on finding some materials. So what we got going on here? The steady strike 3. Okay, so we don't have one of its Cremate Divide Fragment. That's something we need to come back to later. Now, yeah, it seems like that we have not done so well of collecting enough stuff here because it seems like that we didn't collect enough of materials or Nopon coin, but only gold. So I reckon that we stick to whatever game we have. So let's go ahead and press on B.
Break time's over.
Well, actually, hold on a minute. Now I want to go and get one of this
I'm just
gem.
gonna lie here, and you can't stop me.
Hold on, what is this gem that we need to go craft? Let me check. Okay, but we do have enough material to get the one that's called the Brighton Spirit 2. Let's go get that.
Pretty good, right?
I think we'll find this useful.
Okay, so that's one that's the one we gotta get crafting. And turns out that there are. But wait a minute, hold on a minute. So in Power Combo 2, when canceling boosts are damage dealt by 30%. Okay, I don't think we should get that yet. So shorten auto attack the interval by 70%. Okay, you know what? Let's try that.
Right, all done.
I think we'll find this useful.
Alright, so we should try one of that. We got the one that said Ironclad 2 increases maximum HD by 250. Okay, so that we're not gonna get. Okay, so we'll only craft at least 2 of the gems. That's more than we can craft in. And of course, why not? Let's go ahead and return with the B button.
Got their strength back?
Yeah, so we got all our strength. So now we can go return back to the menu, go check in with some characters, and we're gonna check in with gems again. So what we got going on here, and you know what? No, that's not what we need. Okay, what we do need is more of our strength. So how did Noah get 577? He had more about the 7,000. I mean, whatever. What the heck happened to that? Okay, you know what? We should go and try out Bribing Spirit 2. That's something that Noah should go learn. And also, let's check in with accessories. So something doesn't seem right. Okay, so you know what? Let's go get rid of something. Something we do not need in battle. So you know what? Let's go and keep scrolling up to see where we put that. That strength of our accessory. I mean, something that give Noah a bit more boost. So let's see if it's there. Okay, so the one that's called Steam Belt. Okay, so that can't be equipped. But well, Lanz is already holding it right now. Okay, so it seems like it's a long way up. So let's see, where is that at? Friendship badge? Okay, so where is... Oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, so it's the one that's called Silver Belt. So that already got equipment on Uni. Okay, so... Is there anything else that we can give to Jay's support? Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's put that on. But wait a minute, no, it already had the same effect. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, sorry, Senna. I think I'm gonna have to remove Silver Belt. Because I really think that Noah should go and increase up more strength. So let me go give you something. Yeah, sorry, it's just gonna be better luck next time. Okay, so you know what? I think we should go and get the champion belt to Tyon. Because the Tyon had the skill that he can go and topple on enemies. Okay, so you know what? The ceramic belt, yeah, that will go on perfectly. So that go and give the boost attack by 32%. Okay, so you know what? We're going to... So Noah, can we get rid of... No, I don't think so. Yeah, let's get rid of Star Necklace. We won't be learning that right now. So what Tyon needs to focus on learning is the one called Champion Belt. And... Of course, let's check in with Mio. Okay, now that's something we should keep on. Okay, so you know what? I think the Titanium Temple Guard will have to get removed, so we won't be learning that in a slicing occasion. So let's get something strong. Now, what else do we got here? The warp belt. Okay, well, we won't be going for the warp belt. I don't think that will do nothing less good. So we got the Black Mask. Boosted damage dealt to terrestrial life by 55%. I don't know. Well, let's go try out. It's worth a shot. Alright, so I think we're all set here. So looking at each guy's games and all. So look to me because we're all best fitting for putting each games in order. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty tight though. We're not looking too bad. Alright, well you know what? I think we're done here. So we just done. We just done doing what we had to do, but just upgrading to each characters. So I think it's the best time that we go and proceed to the training ground. So the training ground is somewhere upstairs.
Lance, you're a glutton for punishment, ain't ya?
Don't tell me you weren't curious too. I want to know all their tricks of the trade. Six ain't many.
6 of what now?
The Ouroboros candidates. All that training, and 6 get in.
Oh yeah, Monica did say something like that to us.
I feel kind of let down.
How so?
Just knowing there's a pecking order here too. Makes them the same as us.
People aren't equally suited to everything. Such is life.
Sure, I guess, but...
I'm feeling hungry. You guys want to go grab a bite?
I'm in favor.
How about the shopping area? I found the tastiest looking torpedo stand. How's that sound? Torpedo wraps, eh? Spark, yes. Lance?
Yeah, sure thing.
Alright, so we got a short cutscene, so now we had to head to the Centrillo Parade. Okay, so that's what the objective is telling us to do. Okay, so we have to head to Centrillo Parade. And I don't see what's going on with the Centrillo Parade at the city, but...
A city torpedo wrap, eh? This has me curious.
The shop that sells them should be just across the bridge.
I'll handle this.
Alright, now since this is Lenz's story, we can play with him anytime we like. So we'll take command as Lanz as a leader.
Hey, you! What are you doing back here? How many times have I told you, no performing out here?
You shouldn't be wasting your time like this. Don't you have training?
I'm not wasting my time. This is my job here.
You call that a job?
Hey, you're Ouroboros, right? I've heard. I suppose my job doesn't really compare to yours, I'll admit.
Why are they on your case?
Street performance. It's not allowed on this road.
Street performance?
This stuff. Around this spot, this is where you get the best crowds. But still they like to push me around. We're at war here. Why aren't you fighting? They say.
Do you not need to be fighting?
The city's army is just for volunteers. There's plenty who are willing.
Why's that?
Because it gets you others' approval.
Yeah, well, it would, wouldn't it?
You think so?
You don't?
Well, who decides what has merit? And whoever's making the rules, how do we know they're right? I mean, I don't really know anything. It's just...
Uh-huh.
I think... Isn't it fine if there's, like, one guy who makes the call for himself? You know?
Even if it ends up being pointless?
Hey, even pointless things can have a point. Down the line. I want to live my way. Take it one step at a time, the way I want. Really live. Oh, rats! Better scarper before the guards find me again.
Hey!
Tell you what, I've got a new trick, just in the works. You should come and watch. Bye.
You okay there? Can I help out?
Nah. I'm all good.
Lanz! This alarm's worrying. Head for the war room.
Right. On it.
We never got to eat any torpedo wraps.
Sorry, but the war room should be our top priority right now.
Yeah, well, the war room is something that had to be going on with the problem, what the situation's all about. But to me, because we got is something going on in the war room, so it just say already on the objective. So let's just go ahead and trail ahead. So we'll just go ahead and continue on our trailer by following the next story. So with this next story, we're gonna keep getting more voice acting and more cutscenes from it. But it's just a tell the tale of Lanz's story, because to the end, I mean, it just shows the backstory of what comes around on his own mind of a refreshable memory. But to be honest, I mean, I kind of like him as Lanz, dude. It's a new character that we play in Xenoblade Chronicles. To the best chance that ever we played on the Switch. I mean, Lanz can be put in good use, but toughen up and like hell one of every mechanic that he's interested in using by any slightest chance.
A cradle transport for the colonies?
Yes. The report is calling it large scale.
And you want to liberate it? Like you did that last batch?
Right, well, that explains the emergency assembly.
When? Where? By our estimate, tomorrow, late night. Podesto Valley floor, at the Great Sword's base. Boss, the logistics guys wanted an overnight camping kind of deal.
Approved. Sort out the planning.
Just what I thought you'd say, so I took initiative. We can leave any time.
What do you think? Should we lend them a hand with it?
Yeah, gladly. If Monica's okay with it.
It's up to you. But if things don't go to plan, there might be a fight.
We're prepared for that.
Then be my guest. Take this chance to show my soldiers that Ouroboros spark. It'll be an illuminating experience for them, fighting or not.
All right. We'll drill them well.
Okay, so we are leaving the war room at once. So we're just taking the ride of his elevator back up to the surface, back into the big city, in the indoor world. So let's just see what the objective is asking us to go. Okay, so we have to head to Morrack Inlet. Okay, so it's somewhere on the right. So we can head west from here. And moving down further in this mechanical construction area. So we'll probably go ahead and see what lies further below down south from here. Yeah, well technically I just loving the fact of just how we can pull our way through of just finishing up this whole story in Hero Quest. So that's something we're more focused on. Rosanna, that seems so kind. She's a good jump mini torpedo wrapper with a tasty sausage and filling. Rosanna also tells the jump to turn deaf ear to the word of Utterpond. So that's what happened. That's how the century got broken. Correct. Jump was a setup by setting up a setup. Such a rotten double dealing that Jump scared of human now.
Some relationships changed.
Well, he don't have to be if you don't want to. Anyway, here we are now. So this is where we go and aboard the ship back at the Cadensia region. So we'll talk to Armory, the pilot. So now we have to go and head to Cadensia. So Cadensia is where we're heading next. So we can go ahead and skip a little of this dramatic cutscene going on there. Because it's like we're just watching a little of this opening movie of Star Wars. And that type of reference. But yeah, well, I look forward to see what we can do there in Cadensia. So let's see what lies ahead in this trail. Okay, it turns out to me because we have a long distance ahead. So let's go ahead and actually, you know what? Make it a bit faster. We go press on Y and then plus. I mean, we can get there faster in the speed of cell. But you know what? We can get there at the sword face. Let's go work to bear. And it's the fastest way how we get to the other shore of that landmark, whatever we are. Okay, so I think this is the door. Okay, well, it seems to me because we have a long trail ahead of us. So it seems like that we had to keep on marching onward this way. Yeah, well, it seems like that we have a long way to get to. But I won't be steady on focused on getting any containers right now. So let's just... Well, you know what? Fine. Let's get to the containers and then we'll move on. But actually, no, it's already locked. Yeah, now that I quite remember actually because we can't tell where to find this key hidden somewhere nearby. Which felt kind of hard that way. So let's figure out if there's a key anywhere around here in this mechanical construction area. But yeah, well, it seems like that people have been hiding this key way too far deep, and in which we can't tell where the key is just now. Okay, so I think this is the area where we go meet Simon. Okay, well, wait a minute, is Simon his name? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that Simon is a not pawn. Well, don't get me started, idea. I think that's his name. And he's not from around here anymore. So let's go ahead and embark the boat. And we can get there much faster if we go ahead and follow this trail ahead. Alright, so here we are moving to the bright world of Cadensia. FEAC. Okay, so we were just leaving the Great Sword Base just now. So, wait a minute, which way is it now? So, let's just go ahead and figure out where else we're heading to. So, it's not from around here, so let's use the destination map. So, which way is it? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, there's something else I need to go get. Now, I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. So, we're actually collecting more of ether spheres. Okay, well, technically, we are getting more of these HD ether cylinder plus. Okay, so there's one down somewhere above here. Yeah, well, technically, we won't bother just getting too much focus on going to get into the ether sphere just now. Well, you know what? The fastest way to get there is just to use the warp at the rest spot where we left off, and we can get there faster in the speed of cell with our boat. So where can we get back to our boat? Okay, you know what? I think it's back somewhere down here. All right. Well, hold on a minute. All right, you know what? I think this is it. Okay. Well, I was pretty much blind. I just couldn't tell where that area is. But it seems like we're in the right spot now, and we know where to find this next ether sphere at. So anyway, let's go ahead and clear out one of these monsters. Well, technically, they don't quite look exactly like any other kind of monster, but it looked to be like one of those desert peggle which we did encounter with their brand new enemies. So we can probably go ahead and stumble up across from one or two characters to the ability any art combo they can perform. Alright, well, I'm just gonna stick to using regular attacks as more if I wait until my next fusion comes up. Well, technically, I can. Well, I don't mind using any fusion right now. Maybe it may seem to be like an embarrassing idea. Okay, so here we go. So just increasing up more points. And since we have enough more about 90 ether spirit, but you know what? We can go ahead and upgrade. Hold on, what button I'm pressing wrong? Okay, so it's X, characters, swap, and then we can select whatever we want. So what we can get here, the one that's called the Do Flash. Oh, actually, yeah, we have to press and hold the button on A to get it on 53%. So we're gonna get that in further increase. So I reckon that we go and get Eno a little bit more stronger. Yeah, well, some of them are gonna get more expensive. Alright, well, let's keep at it. So we are filling out the chart here. So I already got it on 16. So this first side is already done. Now what we do need to get over here is the one that's called Enhanced Talent Art. So it seems like that we don't quite actually have enough HD Ether Cylinders Plus. So that's something we need to hand pace on that right now. So what we're doing okay, because it felt like that we gotta go and step up our game phase and just go all around the whole country of finding more of those Ether Cylinders Plus. I mean, but not so hard to find. I mean, you just gotta keep like scattering out to the place and just look for them. Okay, anyway, moving on. Alright, so this must be the place. So we're getting halfway there to the Morrack Inlet. And here we are right now. So we're in Morrack Inlet. So let's get off the boat. Actually, yeah, so we go press and hold the A. And then we go ahead and check in with the people. And we get off the water.
We've never been here before.
Things used to be easier, huh?
What was?
All we had to do was bash heads. No thinking, no nothing.
What about the dying part? You weren't scared?
Sure, I was scared. But at least I knew what was expected of me.
Wait a sec. You want to go back to that?
Obviously not. Just saying how I feel. There's just too much snuff to consider nowadays. It's doing my nut in.
I think you should try it sometime. This thinking thing might not be so bad.
Stop making it sound like I don't.
You just said it yourself. No thinking, no nothing.
I was talking about before, you spoon.
Sorry? Who are you calling a spoon?
Oh, shut up. If you're gonna act like a spoon, of course I'm gonna call you one.
It takes one to know one.
What?
Let's just chill out here, you guys. Okay, then why don't you tell me where we are now? What's this region? Come on, spill.
It's.
See? You can't tell your ass from your elbow. Doesn't that make you the spoon?
Just because I slept through that class. If I'd been awake for it,
He's right.
then...
Things were easier. Then stay awake, you spoon.
Yeah. We had everything handed to us. Back then.
That's not quite true in your case, though, is it?
What?
You had thoughts. And deep ones at that. I can tell. when we're playing together.
But you have, as well.
I hope we find an answer.
Absolutely. We'll find it. I'm sure.
Alright, so we have to head to the Knife Edge path. Okay, so the Edge Knife path is where we're going. Alright, now let's go ahead and steady up by following this trail ahead. And let's just go ahead and chill ahead because we were actually seeking out wisdom of going to the places whatever we find. Well, if it felt kind of interesting that way, we'll get something good while we're at it. I mean, we'll find something what's new in particular at the Knife Edge path.
Hey guys! It's an honor. I mean, this chance to do an op with you guys.
What do you mean?
You're my heroes. Ouroboros. I mean, I always knew a grunt like me could never measure up. Although we all still dreamed of it. And now you're here in the flesh. Doesn't seem real.
What's so great about us?
Huh?
Before this op's done, we might have to kill old friends. How about it? Could you do it? Stab a friend?
Lance!
I mean, that's...
If you're here with some half-assed notions, go home.
I'm sorry. I just got excited.
They talk big, but when shit hits the fan, they might just double-cross us. You watch.
You saying you can't trust us with the job?
100%. You never trained with our unit before, never ever fought by our side. Way I see it, you're just some arsewipes who stole away what was rightfully ours.
Oh yeah? If I let you down, shoot me. In the front or back, I don't care.
Gee, thanks. Well, that's awful big of you, pal.
I'm sorry. Maybe we shouldn't have come.
No, this is good. It's how you build trust. You can only begin once you've gotten everything out in the open.
Really?
One of my dad's favorite lines. Wasn't it the same for you lot?
Yeah. You might be right on the mark.
I'm sure they'll settle down when they need to. They've got good role models today.
Okay, what's the next one? So we have to head to the Modesto Valley floor. Alright. Well, it seems like that Lanz story is not quite over yet because we're actually far further deep below the undiscovered world of Knife Edge Pass is where we are. But to be honest, I mean, we did a lot of fortune actually because we just explore a lot around going on in this ecosystem. But because just to like watch all the other cutscenes and just to look at all of these beautiful graphics and everything. But you know what? I think this is the best time that we go ahead and stop this episode while we get all the material that we open from this container. But that's all we can. But we can put a distance our way through. So next time we'll go ahead and seek out through to the journey of a Knife Edge Pass, and while we get to Modesto Valley floor, then we'll technically see what's going to happen on the next series, guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're liking this series, if you want to see more of the Xenoblade Chronicles free, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, run a notification bell so that you'll be stay up to notified when my new and awesome videos happen on the way. So that's gonna have to do it for today for Xenoblade Chronicles free. We will be picking up more on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.